Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be a tough decision, but it's a good decision. I think everything earns itself out once the season gets here. When you're
Yeah.
talking about, our first game against UMass, if we do what we're supposed to do, then you may get a chance to see three guys. It's hard to play three guys in the game, but
Yeah.
then you get the Cal game, but then you come back against Sanford, and that may be another opportunity just to see what some guys can do. But we've got to hold in on that position by the time we play Georgia. I just don't think you can play more than two quarterbacks against Georgia. If one's a starter, for example, if Thorne's a starter, then Robbie can still have packages because he can
Yeah.
present some problems to their defense from overflowing. I think if Robbie's the starter, I don't really know where Gurner or Thorne falls in. So that's another scenario. And then if Holden's the starter, now I don't really know where. Robbie still could probably get action because because he's athletic, he can still get into some packages. But where does that do for Peyton Thorne? I find it hard to believe that if a kid leaves a school that he's been a starter at for 2 years to go to another school and not see the field. I just don't think rationally, from person to person, being in this business, how much sense that would have made. It had to have been some type of conversation that, hey, you have a legitimate shot to come here and be a starter, or and everything. So I would think that Thorne is going to be in this competition. And I just think Holden, he's the guy that got to play catch up. Thorne's the guy that got to learn everything. Like I say, Robbie beats him in that aspect because he had a whole spring to go through. So he's got to play catch up from the book standpoint.
Right.
Holden's got to play catch up because no one knows, so he's really got to do some astounding things in practice to just make eyes just really open and say, hey, we need to really check this kid out.